Oh my god. Oh. Look at that. Little banana boy. We were close. I would have to say. Get myself a donut that's frozen. Nothing's better than frozen donut. You wanna hear crazy bitch? Let's do a little ghetto philosophical. I have a feeling after all that bullshit, people are like, nah, you remember, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You're trying to try, but you fail, bro. Fucking faggot. But that's what's going on now. That everyone's just triggered beyond belief that I just failed. It's like, scam situation. That's a scam situation. Well, at least this is gonna be fine. I bet YouTube just totally fucked with everyone's notifications now. There's like 5 different notifications. There's the first one, New Horizons, Take 2, Take 3, but it works. I guess 3. And I doubt anyone's gonna get it. It's just like, damn, dude. Well, I kind of know what the issue is, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna make sure that's all taken care of. It's just like, the main issue was that the resolution was a little too high for the output. So I had to try to edit that. I had to pause the stream first. I was thinking I could probably do it all in one go. You know, just work on it. And I had to pause it. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna pause the stream first, and then we're going to do it again. So then OBS crashes on me. It's just like, what? What? So once that happened, I started it up again, and then I changed all the settings up. I even changed it on YouTube's ground. So I tried again. Same situation. So I think I know what the issue is, but I'm gonna have to work on it. But at least everything else is working. It's just buffering your shit, so I'm gonna figure that out.
I mean, that's like a regular day over here.
Goddamn, dude.
I just can't. Oh my god. Like, you guys, please go check it out on Twitter, because I retweeted.
Totally fucked with YouTube. I totally fucked up YouTube, dude.
It's not even as big as all the balloons from Up.
Diana.
You know?
Crazy bitch.
But what's so funny is that they're such, like, they actually had to go and fill out an application and get permission, and then at first the British government was like, oh, I don't know if we're going to let you fly this giant baby balloon. I don't know. We're going to go straight to the phones when we come back.
I guess she's talking about Trump not bowing to the Queen of England. Here's my opinion on that, because I heard a little bit about that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. If anything, I think I probably would have done the same thing. I'm like, I'm shaking your hand. We're doing this like normal people. I'm going to greet you like a normal fucking person. Because you're not a queen. You're a celebrity. So, take your title. Actually take a title. Instead of trying to be a pseudo-queen. So, I would have shook her hand too. So, I don't give a fuck. And I would have said, you know, I don't like these trivial nonsense of these type of monarchy type of traditions. So, fuck it. So, oh, well, someone's around. I got a like. So, somebody's around. There we go. How to do. What to do, what to do. I tried, dude. But I just kind of went on a rundown what the problem was. Clean your room, bucko. Hey, I'm cleaning it. It just is a long process. If anything, I'm taking Jordan Peterson's realms and meta-analysis philosophies to the next level. That's what I'm doing. But, man, 5 minutes in, and YouTube finally at least notified you. I mean, it probably was kind of a spam fest when there's like 3 or 4 different takes trying to be done. So it's just like, oops. But anyway, I'm going to take this really quick because, damn, that was frustrating. I was like, okay, what's going on? All right, here's the problem. That didn't work. And it's like, oh, great. So it's just this fucking computer. So it's probably just mostly on my end. So I'm going to work on it a little more. I mean, what I probably am going to do is pre-record ignorisms. That's what I'm probably going to do because everything sounds fine. So it's the streaming part that's being the issue. It's being the bitch. So I'm going to at least record them, do little ignorisms in a different little way. And, I mean, see how that works. I haven't been able to sleep, so nice. I actually got chewed out at work because I fucking slept like 30 minutes after I was supposed to show up. It's just like, because my sleeping's been kind of fucked too. Granted, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm awake. I mean, but I just got a little bit of the bud that my the old man has been having, which is like 30%. Here, let me just show you this shit. Look at this. I mean, look at that. Here, oh no, it fell. But I saw where it fell. Here you go. You could I mean, it's very tight. It's like 31% or some shit. But let me try to find this bud, which I can see it. I'm going to gently go after it without sudden. Oh, it's not sudden movements. No sudden movements. Extraction acquired. Extracted. Boom. Don't see anything remnant. Safe. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Oh, that's a Scooby Shack. Ruh-roh. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking love Scooby-Doo, dude. It's a great show. You know, I don't know. I doubt I can get away with it, but I would love to like delve into like episodes of like Scooby-Doo and delve into like some of the philosophy of it a little bit. See if there is something, you know? I'm sure there is. I mean, it's a really great show. I mean, deep. I mean, in a lot of ways. I mean, sometimes. I mean, some shows weren't, but I think it was just. I think there was at least a couple shows, so I don't know which one I'm talking about. So I shouldn't even say anything. I just like Scooby-Doo. I'll just say that much. But I think delving into some episodes that were like dark, especially dark and shit, and delve into it a little bit. I think that would be interesting though. That's what I'm trying to say, at least. Delve into some episodes and stuff, really good ones, and check it out. What I want to do is actually check out some old cartoons too. There's a couple that Paul Zigo did on his ideologies. I think probably about a month back, and it kind of got me thinking. There's plenty more than just these 3 that he did. So I wanted to kind of get like a little playlist of a couple of them. I remember I found my younger cousin jacking off to Eddie for God knows what. Oh my dude. Why? I guess he really liked getting cankery with the Canker sisters or some shit. Dude. Why? Look, I love that show, honestly. I love it too much to give it, like, a sex vibe, even though there's some obvious little It was the sisters. Yeah, I knew it. Canker sisters. Oh my god. Does he know why? Does he know what the Canker sisters stand for? Canker sisters? Canker sores? Canker sores? It's like a symptom of an STD, and shit, so you should just lay that one on him and just be like, hey, you're jacking off to canker sores. Think so. No, it's not think so, it is. It is. So you could confirm that think so to a no so. So we also got crazy right-wing radio bitch on the radio too, so we could check in on her and see what's going on. We don't got her yet. We got some ads, but I'll keep it on a little vibe. We'll make sure we got a little alert when we got it going. Okay, make sure I got some of this shit's good. If you ever find some of this, get it. It's good. It's a little expensive, at least for me, but it's good. Just gonna wait for my my donut over here to melt so I can eat it. It's a maple bar. Honestly, I used to not be into maple bars, but for like the last like 6 months, I've been a major fan of maple bars. So, I don't know, man. I think I just got I think the maple just won me over, just maple as a concept. Like, I put maple, like, when I make eggs, I just put maple syrup on now. Like, get, like, bread with, and butter it up. Like, a lot with cinnamon. Nice, good, like, cinnamon. Canada, eh? Exactly. I'm not even Canadian, but I live next to Canada, so maybe I got a little bit of the vibes of the maple. You know what? I might as well celebrate fucking Canada, because they legalized marijuana in their whole country. The Dana Show, it's back! I mean, you know what? I'm actually now going to buy these in honor of Canada for legalizing marijuana in the whole country. Every time I eat one of those, it's now going to be a pseudo thought, even if I'm not thinking about it right offhand. Always going to be thinking about how they legalize marijuana. Whoopity-doo-dah! I love her. I hate her, dude. I just want to see what she looks like.
So, you're asking us to believe
this is I can't stop smiling, dude. God damn. I love it, dude. I love her because of how awful she is. Oh my god. Oh man. This isn't her though, so I don't know who this dork. I don't know who this standard radio right-wing host dork is, but oh, there she is.
That's kind of what he.
She sounded like my mom with that whoopity-doo-dah.
Except for all this time that, and by the way, welcome to the show at DLash on Twitter, official Dana Lash on Facebook. I'm Dana.
Dana.
Hostess with the mostest today. He wasn't just
I can't wait. What she got up her sleeve now today, dude? Trump.
He was expressing disdain, Peter Strzok, for the people who voted for Trump. And it wasn't just disdain. I mean, who sits here and goes, I had to go into a Walmart in Southern Virginia. I could literally smell the Trump support.
If you're at a Walmart, I think you're bound to just get that. So what's your point?
He was asked, well, what does Trump support smell like?
What the fuck?
And Strzok, well, I mean, it was like a figure of speech with his little smirk and weird little, nervous little head nod. And he said things,
I guess,
to that. He said, you know, he called Trump supporters hillbillies. He called them all kinds of stuff.
Which I think is granted
expressing
and justified.
A loathing for voters. More so, he was expressing a loathing for people who did not share his political viewpoints.
You have this.
Why is that important? Because no one certainly.
That is hypocrisy. Just wait.
You are not allowed to have your own personal viewpoint if you are. You know, if you're working in a government agency. I mean, let's not, you know, create this, you know, straw man here. But this wasn't just an opinion. This was repeated text.
This has got nothing to say yet.
To his lava. Where he was expressing serious loathing for people who thought differently than he and Lisa Page thought on politics. And it's important because
I saw a Cheeto condom online, dude. I bet that came a thing after Trump. And that's a Trump thing. Secretly.
The interests of these individuals and the interests of the nation. And he's showing a complete disregard for that.
Who, Trump?
He's showing a complete disregard for that and a loathing for those individuals. So it is the height of silliness to try to argue that that's not some sort of bias. I mean, if he were to say, well, I would have rather it been Trump, or I prefer Hillary Clinton, or something like that, that's one thing. But this dude, remember...
Okay, I can agree with that.
He sent, on average, 600 texts a week. Just to Lisa Page. That's nuts. 50,000 texts
Who?
between them. 50,000
Who?
texts.
Who?
I don't have that many texts
Who?
out of all of the people that I've ever texted
Who?
since I've had a smartphone. I don't know. That's crazy.
Who? What?
Yeah, and on his work phone.
Is this Trump right
And
now?
as Kane notes, we paid for
She's
that
quaking. I don't even know what she's
phone. Or
doing.
Steve noted, we pay for that
Who's she
phone.
talking about?
And that's a good point, Steve. We pay for it. We were paying for it as he was knocking
Her
all
ex?
of the people who pay for what
At this
he was
point, I'm just gonna
literally
take it as
texting
her
back and forth
ex.
right then. And that's where integrity comes into play.
Oh, the fair. Oh my
And
god.
that's the problem. He was expressing a complete hatred for people who think differently than he does.
Who?
And
Who?
that should concern
Oh my
you
god.
because this is a guy who is that's the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. They have authority.
And guess what? They're part of the
That's
executive branch,
Don't you think?
aren't they? I'm pretty
Incredibly
sure.
unnerving.
Different agencies are in different branches,
I
aren't they?
just-
Or I guess they're
You
their
know,
own
look at
thing.
all
I
of
don't
this,
know.
And it is it's incredibly disappointing. And
I
scary.
think they are. Yeah. I mean, who would be the head of?
It's
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
audio
Because then
survey
that's
10
where all
even
agencies
admits,
lie with the
and there's some
executive
really good
branches with
people
all the.
within the
Yeah, I
FBI.
think it is. Yeah.
And it is so unfortunate that they have this, this doucher who is putting a stake on the entire
Doucher.
agency. People don't trust their agencies because of behavior like Strzok's. Listen.
So my question is, do you believe in any way that your personal texts that were done on federal property have in any way tarnished the reputation of the FBI?
Sir, I don't think I blamed anybody here at all today.
Have you?
Sir, I take
Why is this so important? Is there a major reason why like personal phones shouldn't be like what? Doucher. I know, dude. Like she wanted to say douchebag, but she didn't want to go full on, so she went doucher. She could have just said douche.
And he finally admitted it. I mean, it's unfortunate, but this is a huge issue.
Well, what's the issue?
And that this guy was.
She's not like going full salt mode. Wait until she gets salt mode. I don't even know what she's trying to get.
When Strzok was
I
trying
woke
to
up people telling me the world was going to end with some rogue planet BS. Oh yeah, like Planet X or some shit. Nah. We would have seen that coming. We would have seen a fat planet coming. So they're just retarded. Sorry. Well, I guess we're not. Because they're just... You would see a planet! Do you know how big Jupiter is? Like, I could see Jupiter outside right now if I wanted to. With my telescope, I can see it with my naked eye. It's pretty big.
Yeah, well, because of the,
Wait, is she SJW? No, she's like conservative, hard, far right, in like in Houston or some shit in Texas.
Rosenstein, Deputy AG, announced new Mueller
I'm just gonna take a hit. We'll just continue to let this play. I'm gonna hope that I can actually eat this fucking like maple bar. It's starting to thaw, so maybe I will be able to.
These individuals so far.
Individuals.
With Rosenstein, the indictment, which was announced. Because Podesta was breached. This comes from the Podesta case, and I'm looking at the actual documents right now. They name a number of Russians. Viktor Borisovich Nechenko. Totally right. Boris Antonov. Dmitry Sergeyevich. Because there's no reason why you need that many V's, E's, IC's, and Y's in your name. Really not. Oh, and then there's Alexei Alexandrovich, Alexander Vladimirovich, and a bunch of other names I can't pronounce. Anyway, so what happened was they indicted 12 Russian
can't
spies
pronounce
for hacking
names.
in the
What the
2016 campaign.
She's not as edgelord as
because
Kyle.
they were able to fish dummy John Podesta's email. They fished his password because his password was password. Those clever Russians.
Dude, look at it through a telescope, Jupiter.
Yeah.
It's that chills.
You guys didn't know that?
Ignore bitch, fish bitch. What?
Anyway,
But dude, when I first saw Jupiter, it sent chills down my spine.
Anyway,
I was like, whoa.
He was dumb.
That's Jupiter. Like, when I discover and see where a planet is out in night sky, it kind of sends me chills because it's like, wow. that planet is in our solar system, and I can see it.
Was that
It's so far away.
does not,
It's so massive. Especially if
uh,
Jupiter, it has a major impact on how this Earth is right now. You know?
at all
Because
the election.
there's planets bigger than that. Oh, I know, dude. Imagine being on, like, Alpha Centauri and seeing planets, you know, bigger than Jupiter and shit.
Said that the Democrat,
Be insane.
DNC refused
So let's go back to her, see what she's saying. She's saying something about
request to
Democrats
examine
now.
their servers. Now, why is that?
Something about the servers. Okay,
I mean,
so
the
DNC
app was
hacking.
apparently so important that what it was. They said it was so important. And it was so
LeBron.
costly to the election. But why did they refuse to allow the FBI
LeBron didn't help me.
to examine their server? Why didn't they hand their hacked server over? That's what I don't understand. Has that ever been answered?
Which calls Russians commie fuckers.
I don't think so.
Probably.
I mean, I'm not quite sure. But from what I understand, they hadn't. The DNC told BuzzFeed, "Oh no, FBI didn't say this," but the FBI said, "Yeah, actually, we did."
It's because they're
And
deflecting,
you guys didn't,
and they're
you
putting the
guys,
blame on someone else.
declined to have us look at your server.
And they're trying to hide the fact that
fact is
what's inside the
false.
emails, which is pretty
Well,
damning.
See, I'm looking at
Like,
a CNN story
like
right
rigging the
now.
election against Bernie Sanders in 2016. Shit like that. Like, that's why they're doing that. It's not because there's like something else involved. Well, I guess probably, but that's the main reason.
This campaign said that's true, but they only rated the claim as mostly true. Yeah, so PolitiFact can go have a bag of fun. Anyway.
What's wrong with PolitiFact?
So, but I'm looking at a CNN story where they literally are quoting the FBI. So, is that...
What's wrong with quoting the FBI?
Insane. Is it
They're a
not
federal
true?
agency. And the Republicans have most of the most of the government anyway.
No Americans were charged.
So
for this,
what's your fucking? Oh
and
my!
there's no evidence.
It's all about the
or evidence
investigation.
that Russia
That's
altered
it.
The outcome of the election.
If it was against the Democrats, they'd be fucking praising the FBI like they're fucking like
I'm
their
curious
daddies.
as to whether or not, you know, that this, because why did they? Why? I mean, if it was that serious, as serious as they made it out to be, then why not allow them to investigate it? You know, why? Just have them look at it. 844-344-DANA is the number to join.
I'm kind of agree with that. Just let them investigate. If you really think he's so innocent, then what's wrong with investigating him? Prove that he's innocent. If he's innocent, he's innocent. But the thing is, the reason why Trump is hating on it, because he's got shit to hide. I mean, you know, there's probably money laundering. There's obvious corruption. There's obvious briberies. And sometimes they don't even hide it. Like, look at the shit that, there's been money that I think Jared Kushner got from Turkey and lobbied against to fund the Kurds fight ISIS. And the Kurds are like some of the best. Wait, I'll be back, Holmes. Dope. I tried doing the stream on my PC, and then I'm not working. So, if you could go back earlier in the stream on this one, you'll kind of hear me explain what was wrong with it, and all that shit.
You know, I mean, that's what it comes down
Anyway,
to. You
so,
have a lot of these, in the past 8 years, you have a lot of these unelected bureaucrats that have been put into these positions of authority, creating this sort of, you know, third pillar, so to speak, of administrative rulers, for the lack of a better way to put it, and that's where a lot of the problem comes in.
You know, I actually agree with that. I'm actually agreeing with her for something for once. I actually do agree, especially when it comes to the DNC, especially with the Clintonites and establishment Democrats, especially trying to push away from the left and start going to the right. Though her detail of this premise would be the exact opposite. It's them pushing to the left as socialism and not, you know, joining the right or whatever the fuck they think.
Russians, and which I think they should be related to the Skucha for hacking. Well, then why did the DNC refuse to allow the FBI to examine their servers when it was originally reported?
Because they were rigging the system. That's why they didn't want anyone to see.
It's amazing how, when all of the emails that were sent to WikiLeaks, apparently hers was the source of it. That's what the story. That's how the story
Drop the blueberry.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Very interesting stuff here.
Yeah.
We have a lot to get into. You know, we were talking about the Purple Heart just a little bit earlier when Representative Cohen was saying that, well, Peter Strzok deserves a Purple Heart because he's accepting questions about his incompetency and his bias.
I'm going to wish the old man Robert was in here right now because there's things that I'm actually kind of agreeing with her a little bit. Well, I think we disagree on the tactics of going there. There's this new meme that I fucking hate. Lay it on me. Lay it on me. In the meantime, I'll continue my little explanation. But I wish the old man Robert, you've seen him on a couple streams. I'll pop it in whenever he's about to smoke some bowls or whatever. It's creepy as fuck. Oh, damn. But, like, him and I, like, there's been times where I'm on the radio and I'll actually kind of agree with some points and kind of explain it. And, you know, we actually have pretty good talks and stuff. Momo, the what's up girl. What's up, girl? Oh, no. Something I gotta check out, huh? Memes. My name's Richard Dawkins, and I coined the term memes in 1974. I'm pretty sure I was high as fuck. Dude, you wanna know who I found out who was a scientist and a philosopher? Yeah, be careful, you might piss your pants looking at it. Oh, I love scary, gory shit and horror, dude. Dude, that's my favorite fucking thing. I love looking at scary shit, dude. Sometimes it's like, whoa. And then it's just like, ooh, yes, juicy. I love horror. I love scary shit. I do, but not at night. That's the best time, dude. Or early. Best time, dude. That's no better time, dude. No better time. In the morning, pff, wah. Wah. Nighttime is the best, especially, though. I always kind of, you know, this is kind of weird, but I'm kind of starting to like my mind fucking with me a little bit. Like, oh, there's something behind you. It's like, what? No, there ain't, bitch. You should watch it alone. Oh, yeah, I do too, with lights off and everything. And I'll just be like, oh, yeah, there's totally something there. Sometimes I like, this is weird. Like, sometimes I kind of imagine, like a shadowy figure. Like, whenever I'm about to, like, go to sleep or some shit. And I'm still, like, have my eyes open shit. But I can, like, imagine enough to where I can kind of partially visualize this figure or some shit, like, coming at, and I'll be like, whoa. And it'll be like, oh, nope, it's not there. Or I'll, like, look over to where I, you know, partially visualizing and shit, and it'll be like, whoa. And whatever makes it more creepy, I live out near a road called Dead Man's Curve. Oh, shit, dude. Dude, I don't know if you smoke weed, but that sounds like a crazy spot to smoke weed. Or, like, do shrooms or some shit. There's no plan set in motion, but I may or may not be doing shrooms when I turn 21. May or may not. I'm not even going to, like, say too much because nothing's really set in stone. Because I'm going to try to do a camping trip and some shit. So, I think I'm going to do just a big vacation for myself for that. Like, what I'm probably going to do is, like, have my birthday weekend off, which is, like, Wednesday onward to Saturday. Call it good. And then, next weekend, I'll go on a camping trip and see what can be set in foot for that. So, because I'm like, last, like, year, I've been opening up myself to the idea of trying psychedelics. So, I think I'll probably try them sometime soon. And there's a little place where there's an abandoned bus, old prison bus, and I think, you know, I saw baby's heads from Saw. I haven't seen Saw in a very, very long time, but I think I know what you're talking about. There's 3 of them. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay, whenever I'm, like, gonna do travels and shit, I probably won't do, like, meetups, like, you know, go to a place and shit, do a big fat show, have a party or whatever, kind of like what Deep Fat Friday's doing with, in LA or whatever. But I think I'll do, like, travels and shit, you know, with especially audiences I've kind of got to know a little more and shit, you know, once the Discord gets set up, you know, there'll be a little hub and stuff, and I'll be able to kind of plan the things out and stuff, but, like, yeah, you know, I'm thinking about doing this trip over, you know, in this little part of the country. Anyone who wants to say what's up, DM me on Twitter or something like that. And, you know, I could work something out to, you know, see you for a day or whatever like that, something like that. And you show me some spots. Let's go. I got some bud, I got some brews, we'll do it. We'll have some fun, you know? or something like that. You know, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I have Discord. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get one set up for the whole show and everything. I'm gonna have another big meeting with all the guys. We're gonna finalize on name ideas. And then after that, once we get kind of a name, at least for the main show, I'm going to think about a name for the entity we're all kind of doing right now. Because I'm also doing other different shows, like Ignorisms. I'm also going to work on delving into history books, where I delve into history and shit. And then, for now, I think this will be pre-recorded shows, but, you know, I think in the meantime, we can at least have something pretty cool looking. So, I'll work out the little ins and outs on that, and then I can get a show or two pre-recorded to see how it works, to see how it looks and everything. If it looks good, I'll keep going with it. If not, well, I'll just wait. History is still my favorite subject. Mine too, which is why I want to do it. Which is why I have that little show. So, once I get all these things kind of going, I'm gonna have like a main entity, which I'll also rename that channel as. My name will still be in there, but I think I'll have the actual like entity name in there, and then eventually it'll prosper and grow and do whatever it's gonna do. And then eventually, like if my friends wanted to do their own show, their own little segment or whatever, they're totally free to do it. They just have to come over to my place to do it, because that's where the main hub is. So that's where like the whole studio is. So they just have to come over whenever they're gonna do it, as long as it's not like 3 in the morning or some shit, because that's not gonna work. But yeah, things are gonna, once I get a lot of bugs and a lot of things worked out, I think it'll be good. But I think when streams that I did try to do are done processing, I think they did load out okay for like, once it's just fine, after processing. So I might leave the second one up, because I kind of mentioned near the end what I was going to kind of do, and I think I explained it a lot better there. So, but I actually kind of liking what I'm getting going so far. I just need to like work out like a main thing or something like that to work with. So once I get that worked out, it'll be all good. But anyway, let's see if Diane's back on. See what we can agree or disagree with. Oh, she's back on. Right on time. The Dana Show.
It's not an easy negotiation.
It's not an easy negotiation. It's not an easy negotiation.
John Roberts got No. John Roberts got CNN's fake news. I don't take questions from CNN. CNN is fake news. I don't take questions.
CNN is fake news. Trump is a goddamn meme, dude. America has reached its peak when the president is a literal meme. Like a walking meme. It's not like Obama where you can make a meme out of him later. He's a literal walking meme. He's literally a walking meme entity. He's not a lizard. He's not like one of those reptilian overlords. He's a walking meme. That's like worse, dude. That's worse. Like, holy shit.
He just pretends that he's done nothing wrong, so he's sort of created this problem himself and has contributed to that nickname for his own network because of how poorly he represents them.
Who, Trump?
That's kind of a problem. Anyway,
Trump said you heard Covfefe and Lanny Laurel shit.
Sorry, I totally screwed you guys on Quick 5. We have more of your phone calls coming up. It's up on line Friday.
I'm not surprised. Covfefe. Covfefe.
Just about what the implications are coming up for the president's meeting with
dude, see what I mean though? Covfefe. He did that. That's a meme. He's a walking meme. He dispenses memes. Like, this is our president, and he dispenses memes. This is also the highest and the lowest America's ever been. Let's just, what else at this point? You know what I've just, decided? All you can just do is just bask in glory what the fuck is going on. What the fuck else can you do? Like, what are we gonna do right now? Like, we have a meme as a president. We have, like, some decent shit, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, but we lost net neutrality, even though, like, half the country, like, reversed that shit in their own little ways. Oregon's one of them, so yay me, I'm good. Like, corporations run everything. Military wars everywhere. it's just everyone's just addicted to memes and Netflix and video games and shit. Granted, I like video games and I Netflix occasionally, but you just like fuck it, bask in it. Net neutrality is all fine for me. See, it's because it's like 90% of the country gave a fuck and actually understood that net neutrality was a good thing. And unfortunately, most governorships, kind of in the South, are fucked. So municipalities are also doing it too.
It is my honor and privilege.
My honor and privilege.
That I will nominate Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the United States Supreme Court.
Nah.
First Multnomah County, now Clark County. Is the measles spreading?
Stay connected.
A malfunction of the machine that mixes the concrete together.
But in the state, you can still be executed, but that doesn't bother me.
In northern Thailand.
Are you like referring to capital punishment? Because the state I'm in, well, I mean technically, my state has capital punishment too. We just never use it.
CBS News update. The White House says there's no plan to cancel a meeting between President Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. It's scheduled for Monday in Helsinki.
Puppet, bruh. You're a puppet, you bitch. Puppet. Puppet. Not canceling with Putin. You're a fascist puppet. Fascist puppet Russian communist swine. Basically, the summary of the situation. I'm gonna go grab some tea. Yeah, last year I think some guy executed due to ejection. Damn. Dude, okay, so my view on capital punishment is, like, I'm kind of a major reformist. I don't think it should apply to citizens like us, you know, just everyday people. I think it needs to be reserved for, like, final rule, like, this, like, the state court needs to decide this, or if it needs to go more higher up than Supreme Court, or whatever the fuck. And the exemptions would be, like, for people who are, like, war criminals, like, convicted terrorists, so, you know, you capture them, you try them, you know, they obviously did it, but go for the process. And, you know, for me, pedophiles, too, convicted as well, you gotta prove it. If not, then monitor for, like, 6 months, or some shit. I mean, because that's just fucked, but, and then, like, I think, what else? I mean, I think I had I don't know, but those are like the main three. Those are at least the main three. But, I think a couple more might pop it up in my head, but those are at least the main three. Like, war criminals, convicted terrorists, and, like, pedophiles and shit, but there was a couple others, but, oh, like, mass murderers, like, people who, like, fucking mass murder fucking like 100 people, or well, maybe not like 100, but like 24 people in like 6 months, and or did mass shootings and were, you know, caught and shit, or like people who like did kidnappings and tortures and shit like that. Like, I mean, it's like reserved for like serious like immoral shit, like that's so like repulsive to society. Like, and that's what I'm mainly talking about. But for shit just like what, you know, what average Joe sometimes does and shit, and not every case of murder, I would say that goes by case basis. It depends on that case of what happened. If it was, you know, exceptionally cruel and awful and like, you know, repugnant and shit, then yeah, you know, I'd say, you know, fuck them. But if it's just like, you know, it's like a more aligned towards like a manslaughter case, I'd say, alright, you know, don't apply that. Or if it was just like a fucking robbery gone wrong and the dude fucking shot off due to the intense action, like, you know, that guy was a fucking moron, yeah, and he should not have brought that gun there. But, you know, in the heat of the situation, I mean, do you think he really wanted to do that? So, you know, in cases like that, I wouldn't apply that. But for the most part, rare exceptions. So I'm kind of a reformist where I want to have it strictly regulated and ban lethal injections. Fuck that. It's awful. That's torture on its own right. So I'd say go with like natural hypoxia, where you kind of put the mask on them, or take like the pill that like the right to die law states, which Oregon is one of them, where you can get consent from 2 doctors if you're sane and stable to say I want to end my life for reasons like terminal illness, or for like special occasions. Give them that pill like after they eat their final meal or some shit, and then let them go to sleep and then they die. That's it. Make it just humane. You don't need to go fucking brutal or whatever. Just keep it simple and keep it cheap. There's no, and another thing about the prisons, at least, just release all non-violent drug offenders. What the fuck have they ever done, man? Like, oh, they had a little bit of coke. Oh no, they did a little bit of heroin. Oh no, they had an ounce of weed. Oh no, they had a few bags of shrooms. Oh no. Like, my view is just like to legalize sex, regulate all drugs, because the regulations makes it safer and makes it sold at specific areas, and that are like specific stores that are like dispensaries, like for weed. Put that in there, or like a state liquor store or some shit. Taxing, you can get the money off it. It's another source of income that the state can have to fund the government and improve the state. Duh. And then with legalizing it, the black market, it's gonna be middle schooled. It's gonna be dying and near dead. It's like gonna dehydrate, rotting, half dead corpse. Let me die. It's just like, I mean, cartels will go bankrupt because they're losing areas where they could potentially have consumership and income. But oh nope, they got a block of the whole country that's now legalized. Or maybe the whole country is legalized. Whatever. Whatever the future may hold of this situation. Maybe we'll do it just like marijuana. So let's just say it does it that route, state by state. So let's say California does this first. That's a fat chunk of a lot of people who would take cocaine or whatever drugs that cartels are operating on. That's a big chunk of revenue for them. That's cut. That's a lot of money that's lost. And then let's say, I don't know, Washington. Let's just say Washington. That's another chunk. Not as big, but it's a good chunk. I mean, they got traffic up a lot of places in the country. And then, like, let's say New York does it. And then, just hypothetical, whatever, I don't know which state would actually do it. And then, like, Massachusetts, or, then Florida out of all places, or whatever, and then just go down the line. It's just blocks of the revenue that they could be potentially getting money from that are just gone. Gone. So that would end, it didn't end the endless drug war. That would save us money. That would invest our federal tax dollars to other things like infrastructure, education, healthcare, the environment, other different things that would potentially just be better overall for us and our overall well-being as a state. And then, that's a lot of money. I mean, it's just these basic premises that can really help benefit the whole country. And, I'm just going down the line of how it helps. We're just mentioning just legalizing all drugs, and then we talked about how the cartel was going to lose funding, and then how that will benefit us and our own funding and tax dollars. And then just imagine the states. I mean, Colorado has so much money, they didn't know what to do with it. I mean, I think they ended up giving, like, a check to every citizen in Colorado, but I don't know. I don't know if they actually did that or not, but I think that's what they ended up doing. But, I mean, it's just like, that's a positive. What's wrong with that? What's the issue with this? This is a good thing. This is a benefit. Maybe that's a sign to legalize all over this country and then all over the world. It'd just be a benefit. It'd be a benefit. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my rant on all that shit. And, our very, very first discussion was about death penalty, about lethal injection and shit. Damn. I mean, look at it where all, these issues and things about policy and shit just really line up and connect. I mean, That's why, that's why honestly politics is important. I wish it didn't have such a stigma as it did. I mean, it's because look at all these issues and policies that, you can have options for to either benefit or not benefit your state. And by state, I just mean country, the actual state here in like the U.S. or whatever have you. Your little state area. But, it just goes down the line too. I mean, down to the local levels. So, I mean, that's all important. I mean, the local levels is especially important because that affects you. That literally affects you because it's local. I mean, the federal and the state, that kind of affects the bigger picture of you. But local is where you need to really kind of look out at. So, always vote in local primaries and elections. Please do that because I do. I really do my research and I try to encourage others to look into the people that I've been interested in because I tell them why. Here's the policies that they are going to kind of be pushing. Here's like an interview I found of them or something like that. Anything. So, I think whenever like primaries or like elections come up, I think I would look into my local elections and let you guys kind of look at it, see how you guys feel about these people. But I mean, it's just that's why I love politics. Honestly, call it like I don't know what I'd call it, but I really do have a weird love for politics. It's just one thing I hate about it, though, is that I love that people don't really understand it too much. And it's hard to have discussions that are so in-depth, so I have to kind of keep it simplistic. It's just like, I want to get into it more, but, when I try to explain something, you just kind of shut it out. So I have to kind of be agnostic with everything. You just be like, well, I don't know, here's why, and I can't really say my opinion further, because then it'll start leaning towards a direction, and it'll lead to a premise. Pom-pom, Kimochi, clear your browser history. What?
Well, what the president was talking about is something called Northern
Stream,
or Nordstrom in German, and it basically is a pipeline straight out of Russia that feeds through the Baltic and Northern Europe into Germany.
What's wrong with it?
And as you point out, from the German standpoint, it's cheaper, faster.
Don't watch Pom-pom Kimochi, please.
Gas from Russia than it is to import it from practically anywhere else on the planet.
Alright, I won't.
Now, we could compete with that, but we haven't done that, frankly. We could do so.
I definitely won't.
There's also a lot of oil and natural gas in the North Sea and in the Arctic.
I actually probably won't. I'll probably forget like right after this. Oh. Gonna get a pinch right there. Gonna get a pinch right there.
The easiest place to get it is Russia. Now, we all know the Ukrainians, the Poles, the Baltic states, and virtually everyone.
Alright.
Don't do this. We have plenty of experience with the Russians. They will use.
Have you ever played Earthbound? I want to. So, I don't know if you caught this at all in any of the 2 streams I tried to do, but, one thing I was saying I was going to probably do is get a memory drive, a big one, with, like, and then put, like, everything I can, that, I wanted to keep onto that memory drive, and then, do a factory reset on my PC. And then, with just stuff I need to just get and download again, I'll just go grab it really quick, It won't be too long. And then, hopefully I'll make it run faster and better. So, that's probably something I'm going to do. I just need to find... Well, they're talking about Germany and Eastern... Well...
I think these recent indictments
Earthbound's a good game. I'll check it out.
They want to maintain the fiction that the Russians had some impact on the last election. They didn't. That's a lot of nonsense.
Rosenstein even said as much.
It's absurd. And even at the height of the Soviet Union, and when the KGB was in full swing in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, they admitted when the wall came down,
Gets its
and we
gas
were able
from
to look at
Russia.
some of the records,
Yeah, it
that
does.
The KGB had absolutely no idea how our political system functioned, and they watched it for decades. Look, most people outside of the United States don't understand how we do business at all. So the notion that these...
It's kind of true, actually. This guy's actually kind of...
ridiculous, I'm sure.
I like this guy right now.
Because this whole thing is a facade. But again,
it is.
Putin is not going to give any ground in Europe. Neither will President Trump. The two of those men are going to look at some areas where they think there is a commonality of interest, and that's what President Trump said when he was running for office. I'm going to look for common ground with the Russians, with the Chinese. Now, as far as trade is concerned, it's irrelevant to us with Russia. But the military equation is important, and Russia's influence in certain areas are important. And the place of most acute interest right now, where there is some commonality of interest, is Syria. And I think whatever else happens, there may be some sort of joint declaration regarding the future of Syria, because both President Trump and I think President Putin can agree that there should be a security zone along the northern border of Israel and around Jordan, to prevent those states from being destabilized by the Iranians and other groups in the region. So I think something positive in that sense could come out of the summit. But otherwise, it'll be a frank discussion about the things we disagree on, and that's about it.
Okay, let's actually discuss this. That's actually kind of an interesting premise I'm thinking about right now. So let's kind of review it really quick. So Trump and Putin trying to find common ground, and in Syria have like a northern security zone along the borders near Israel and Jordan as well, to help stabilization, especially like against Iran and other foreign states. So I would assume like Saudi Arabia, for example. I'm thinking about this right now. So on like one hand, it seems like a good idea, but what does that mean for the Palestinians, though? If there's a security zone, how would that affect the Palestinians in the region? Because they're already being heavily oppressed by Israel. So would this security zone condemn the destruction of the Palestinians? So that would be a question I would be raising on this premise. What's up, my niggas? I tried to do a stream on my PC, but my PC refused because it was buffering. So I'm doing one here. But I know kind of some problems. I've already kind of explained earlier in the stream what some of these issues are, so I'm just gonna have to work it out. I just had to move all my shit today. Damn, son. Damn. Props to you, dude, because moving, I haven't moved myself, but I've helped my friends move. Like, straight up just, like, move shit with them and everything, like, from one place to another. So I have sympathies because I kind of know how it feels to move shit from one place to another. Even though it's not my place, but I know how that feels. I mean, I don't know how it feels to, like, come down and be like, this is my spot. I mean, I've kind of been in that scenario, joining in with someone in that moment. But, it's just like, I just look around, I'm like, not my spot, but he's got a spot now. This is a den. Right on. So, I got my sympathies. But we were just listening to Diana, or Diane, on the radio. I have coyotes near my area, and we have donkeys to scare them off, but they're so annoying. Donkeys scaring off coyotes? Bruh. Did you just, like, flail the donkey dong and be like, just, like, fucking, like, scare them all off, like, five-legged beast of just, like, horror and wretched, like, Equinian, like, dystopia for the fox? Like, just get trampled to death or some shit? Like, is that what's going on? Like, damn. Just kind of went deep with that, but that's just how I kind of roll sometimes. But let's see what we got. Oh, still talking.
And I think when you make that clear, and there are ways to do that, and you do it by stripping out these bases and turning them into forward operating bases that are very austere, only designed to receive troops, project them on exercises, and then withdraw them.
How about we just withdraw them? I like that part.
Because again,
I like that idea. Just withdraw them.
They're intelligent. They're well educated. They're closer to reality than we give them credit for being. But right now they have a government that really wants to turn Germany into some tragic facsimile of Southern California, where everyone lives, in Never Never Land. That's not the German nation. And the same thing is true through most of
What does South California have to do with anything with Germany? What?
I mean, I just came back from Israel, and I told someone I'd been there for a week, and I said the two places on the planet where Donald Trump enjoys a 90% approval rating are Israel and South Korea. Because those people understand exactly what he's doing. And
the video in my recommendation says parents and the kids smoke weed together. Those type of people are awesome because I have the same, well, me and my dad do, but me and my mom not really anymore. She used to though, but not so much now.
Eastern Ukraine, and you're probably going to get a blank stare, and there's a reason for that. And I think Donald Trump understands those realities.
And there we have it.
Probably
so
not.
Appreciate your time with us talking with retired Colonel
I don't even.
Douglas McGregor, author of a number of books.
Oh.
Is the latest. Make sure you go and get
So
it. Thank you so much, sir. We
he's a
appreciate
retired colonel. Okay. Better take everything for what he's worth. He's probably bought off by the military-industrial complex, so I think he had those words interesting. And other methods. So, nah, not buying it really. I think I'll pass on further discussions with you, retired now lobbyist for the military-industrial complex. I'm just, you know, you can just only assume at that point, with how corrupt we are. Just assume. Just like, unless they are populists like fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who's just like the fucking greatest woman I've ever seen in my life right now. Second to like Tulsi Gabbard, like Let's bring them on. Let's bring those people back up. Let's get like, can we reincarnate FDR? Can we do that? I mean, Jesus could, so why can't FDR? I mean, let's bring him back. Like, instead of internment camps on Japanese, do it for the corporations. I like that idea. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm grabbing this. Red Cortez. Don't go Alex Jones on me, sir. Do not go Alex Jones on me, boy. Do not, boy. I don't give a fuck. If you go Alex Jones on me, it'll just bring mine out too. You want to go that route? Do you? That's up to you. It's up to you. Okay. Did you watch Sargon's video on her? I couldn't stand 5 minutes of it, dude. Let alone the whole thing. I want to do a, like, playback on it, so I'll probably do a pre-recording of this. But I'm gonna respond to that video. I don't give a fuck what it's rated. I'm just doing a response because that's my opinion. Whatever. So if any Sargon fanboys come in, I'll just. It's just gonna be great. It's just like my Jordan Peterson video. Some Jordan Peterson fanboys came in, but honestly, he slowly but surely get more likes, just a little bit at a time. But nah, no more Jordan Peterson fanboys are coming by right now. So I need to do another one, bring him back, just troll them a little more. So, but I need to kind of learn more about really dissecting Jordan Peterson's tactics. So I'm gonna have to like look up at a lot of people who reboot him. I have to like really listen in on what, you know, he's saying over and over again, because there's just no way I can do it in one throw, because it's just like, what the fuck, too much. So I mean, these people on radio, they're easy. They're just your typical right-wing type of pundit. Sometimes they'll have something interesting to say, like earlier tonight. But for the most part, you can easily, it's just generalized Republican talking point number 834 or number 26894 or 812627. Like, you know, it's just talking point, whatever. So it's easy for that. But with Jordan Peterson, it's like a new one every time, because it's like, what the like, I think I might have to do it sober, actually. There's probably going to be no way I can do this, like, you know, like, partially, like, whoa, bro. So, I'm going to have to, like, do something, I don't know. But I need to, like, really check out Jordan Peterson a little more. Do another one. I don't know if I'll pre-record it, but I'm gonna try to make sure I can do streams and make sure they're okay. But I gotta figure out the buffer situation, so I'll probably do like private, unlisted ones or whatever, just kind of test the idea, see if it's all right. So like no one would see it, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So we'll see. So what was I trying to say? Slowly but surely. That was retarded. I couldn't fucking say that. Roast me. I deserve it. I deserve it right now. Just roast. Just do it. I'm waiting. I wonder where Benton went. He said he would just be gone for a moment. He said he'd be back, but nigga never gonna come back. How dare they? Never came back. Shame. Let's roast him. Dude, what's his icon look like? Let's go back and check out his icon.
Don't let your child be a statistic. Use the right safety seat. Buckle up. It's the way to go. A message from ODOT.
What is that? I actually never looked at this, so I'm trying to look at this. What the fuck? Is that a skull? Is that meant to be like the... Is that meant to be like the, what's his face? Like the Nightmare Before Christmas character skeleton dude? That guy? I have no idea. Did you watch Sargon's video? Who you looking at? The other dude. He said he'd be back. Hold up. I'm looking at the, Benton, yeah. He was, on here earlier. He comes on every now and then. Not that often, but he comes on every now and then. He's someone I occasionally see. Carl, you might not be able to see it, but Dakota, you should be able to. It's like way up there. It's back. It's back in there, but I don't know, whatever. Just like twitching out. Just twitch myself to death. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Twitching myself to death. Alright. Cheerios, Beerios. Hold on, I got some butane. I gotta just refill it really quick, but that was amusing. It's like Cheerios, Beerios, and it's like, nope, you're not gonna like.
You're listening to the conservative alternative, The Dana Show on KXL. It's The Dana Show.
Oh, alright. We have less than a minute here because we went long. We got a lot of stuff still to touch on. Really quick, let's try to get in 140.
Oh shit.
It's time for...
You lock yourself. No.
It's time to check what Florida is up to.
Bastard. Whoa. Ooh.
Florida man was charged with attacking
Did you see the flame?
boardwalk. Brian Meinhardt was
Boom.
arrested in Daytona Beach.
That's a flame.
He attacked Jamie Rome, who was
Well, people try to link to for the first time on my recommendations. Lol. What? What? What are you looking at? Oh, I was hoping she was gonna say something interesting, but I guess not. Well, we could listen to ads. Florida man. Did you hear that Florida man got his arm amputated? Yep, he was mowing his lawn, and then he thought he can go reach in there and... Lean is amazing. Lean? What is lean? I feel like I should know this, but I just don't right now. What's lean? What's lean? Though really though. What is lean? Of course I should realize there's a delay. A minor delay. So I now look like a dick, saying that what is the lean when you're all just trying to say it. Codeine syrup with Sprite. Oh, that's what lean is. Codeine syrup? Isn't like codeine like cough syrup or something like that? What? Opioid syrup. Oh. That's something you could just like get off the counter, right? Isn't that like one of those things where you can just like get like along with like cough syrup or some shit? Or do you have to get it prescribed? Or I think it's something. No, you can't. Oh, so it's just something you can't get. See, I mean, honestly, with opioids, anything's possible considering how bad the crisis is. So, you know, sometimes I just assume when I probably shouldn't, but you know, no, you can get regular syrup, OTC, but no opiate syrup. Okay. Where do you get the codeine syrup then? Where would you find that? So I guess you can't get it prescribed. You can't obviously get it over the counter if you can't get it prescribed. Oh, well, I guess whatever. But anyway, yeah, I guess, you know, can't get it either of those ways. This basically gives you kratom high, but it tastes a lot better. Oh. I prefer just to get the plant. It just sounds better and easy to get. So. I think, I do have a camera set up. I just need to get it hooked up. So, once I get that thing hooked up, you know, I'll eventually show my face. Shows the face. But, in the meantime, I think my ignorances might be faceless in the meantime. I might just have like a little character in the corner or some shit. But, nah, I don't know yet. I'll work it out. I'll get it all worked out. I think I'll at least get some pre-recorded videos so I can just upload just straight, you know, right when I'm done. Just make it easy peasy. So, yeah. I'm getting excited though. Shit's going down. And shit's going good. There's a few little buffers that I had to work out before I did any actual test, but it all worked out. So, you know, can't wait for to get all my friends like optimized to, you know, their sounds and shit, so I can at least know that they're good. So whenever we are doing our shows and shit, or whenever they're over, we can at least hook them up to their little, you know, spot and then do it that way, so they can just not have to worry about changing anything on the go. So I think things will be good. But one thing's for sure: a desk, a memory drive, and 2 more cameras, so my friends can be seen, unless they have some that they can donate to this cause that we got going for ourselves. Ooh, I never thought about that. Name ideas or what kind of spurring. Nothing yet, but some themes and some ideas are popping. So names are always, you know, I think it might be a very struggling battle that I'm gonna have to really combat with names. Like, I gotta just like pick a really interesting name and just go for it. I'm thinking cultish now. I got like some cult name ideas that feel like stirring in my head. Dignar Commune. That can go both ways for like communists as well. So be dirty liberal commies. So I don't know. Ideas are popping up. See, ideas are popping up. So I'll keep that list growing, and then me and my friends, when we do our next meeting, we'll all narrow it down and see what's best. So. Yeah, man. Can't wait. I can't wait for this shit to get going. It's gonna be great. Then hopefully we can work out a set schedule, and I'll make sure my schedule is aligned with that. We could be niggas. We could be niggases. The Niggases podcast. Just call ourselves the Niggases podcast. Well, if that's your serious input that I shall take, I shall. Or will it? I cannot guarantee that it will pass on to the next round. We're doing our list like TJ. We're doing it the deep fat fried style when we're making this list, us 3. None of you all see it, but it'll be between us 3. Or whoever is just walking around. We might be doing this at like Cartlander where we're getting food and shit, but whatever. But, yeah, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have arguments. We're gonna have debates. Harley doesn't seem to have much of an opinion, but I'm going to make him have an opinion. Is Paul living in the hotel room? Nope, he's got his own apartment now. He's moved in. So he's good. TJ's good, from what I've heard. You should check out their little deep fat fried that they did earlier tonight. It's pretty cool. Damn, already? Yeah, dude. This guy on his feet real quick, man. I love it, you know. I'm glad that they're able to, you know, despite the bullshit that hit them, to get right back on their feet, kick some ass them again. It's like, they basically just came back up, it stood up, it's like, you dumb bitch? You gonna try to come hit me again? Come on. Is that all you got? I ain't done, motherfucker. Come on. Hit me again. See if you knock me out this time, because I don't think you will. You know, that's like how that situation went, I think. Damn, I'm glad it did, dude. I mean, like, I'm glad nothing happened to those guys. Like, for real, dude. Like, I can't imagine this world without a Paul. This world without a TJ. I mean, Scotty wasn't there, so we'll just have to deal with him. We'll have to deal with the Kaiser, unchecked and unbalanced. They've had to move so much. I know, man. I hope Paul just doesn't have to move again for a whole year or so, dude. Even he says that. I was already thinking, you should not be moving for like a year or two, dude. Like, don't move for like 5 years. And, I mean, now that he's living in an apartment, he can probably get to know his neighbors a little bit. You know, socialize some more. You know. You know, you don't have to get open with yourself, but, you know, just socialize, see how they are, you know. Just delve into topics and just, you know, different themes on life and shit. Why not? You know, that's just what you do in life. When you got nothing to socialize about, you're just like, hey, what you think? What's on news today? What have you been hearing today? Or something like that, you know, just something basic. And besides, when you do something like that, you can delve into something really interesting. So, I don't know. I think next time I see him live, I'm probably going to send a super chat, be like, hey, you gonna know your neighbors a little bit, try to socialize a little more. I think he'll probably, I don't think I should probably say it'll make you feel better, but I think it'll be, good for you and Ashley to probably know some of the people and, you know, have little hangouts and shit. I don't know. Probably not, but I'll probably just say it in the comments. I mean, I'm starting to kind of get a little bit known a little bit, but not too much. I think at some point, once the show actually gets going and I can probably get guests and stuff, I'll probably get Paul on some point. Or TJ, maybe both of them. But anyway, I'm going to take this because I've been waiting on it for a while.
Everybody gets a trophy for participating. They're not on the show. I do Lash on Twitter, official Dana Lash on Facebook. They're struggling with unity. Here's 3 headlines that I want to share with you. Democrats, according to The Hill, are struggling with unity amid leadership tensions. They're trying to show a united front after the ouster of their caucus chairman, and there's a lot of tensions as to who is going to lead the party. I mean, that's...
It should probably be like Tulsi Gabbard or something, honestly. That's my honest opinion. Or have like Nina Turner or something like that. I don't know. Just like somebody different. Something fresh.
They're redoing their superdelegate system. The DNC Rules Committee.
Why not just withdraw it entirely? Superdelegates are dumb.
And it was superdelegates that had to intervene.
Like for real, like superdelegates. Just think like, what's the point of those? Just to confirm a vote. You know, like if one side's leaning a little bit, the superdelegates will overrule that rule because I guess the people aren't important. Just pull that entirely. Just make them just delegates. What's the whole point of these superdelegates? Ridiculous. It's just more bureaucracy where it's not needed. Like, there's a good balance of where bureaucracy can be good. And in that, it's not. Not at all. I think I'll do an ignorism on my views on bureaucracy and like where there should be like more doors to go through compared to other places, or like, you know, how rigid a system is compared to others. So that'll be my little view on it at some point. I'll probably, like, I got so many ignorisms, I'm gonna have to do like a little basic outline report and then just like pull research from that like do little actual papers and shit. So research is going to be coming in. Eventually, hopefully, I can get this other job to be more part-time. But in time.
They're having some problems. And then you have
Oh, and there's one thing I've also invested in that besides what I've been working on for the podcast. Did you work today? Yes, and it sucked. I don't even want to, like, it was just terrible, dude. Ugh. It wasn't even like the busyness, it was just like just the day, honestly. It's the only way they can explain it. It was just the day. What else did you invest in? More in my East German memorabilia. I won't say what it is. It's actually two things, but one of them is going to come in a lot sooner than the other. And I'm not going to say yet. I'm just going to do a live stream and just do a surprise on it. Just look. It's going to be very noticeable. So I'm not going to say. I'll just surprise you. I'll just surprise you what it is. And you already know what I have for Eastern memorabilia. You see me in the full outfit, especially if you've seen like the Riverside live stream and shit like that. Like, you know what it looks like, a full uniform. So you're gonna notice the difference when you see it. So, but it was very cheap compared to what I've been trying to find in the same category of what it is. There was like a lot of it that was more averaging on like $50-ish, but I found this for like 30, so I was like, this is the cheapest I've seen it, I'm taking it. So I had a little extra, and I also have a little extra cash right now, so I think tomorrow or Sunday I'm gonna go to the bank and put that all in my savings, because there's not really much I can think of besides trying to get a memory drive and maybe 2 cameras that I can put into. Oh, and a USB like thing, like, you know, for extra USBs to get hooked up to and shit. I don't know what that's called, but I need to get one of those because my laptop obviously does not have enough USBs to like hook up into this bitch. So gotta get one of those things. So, and talk to my friend Stefan, who's Rip City Base Works. If you probably seen him around in our stream chats, I need to talk to him and get him over and see what we need to do on laptop, and I'll look up on, you can look it up or find like the cheapest or whatever you can find that's the most affordable, and go from there. So yeah, it's just a couple more things, like right now I think my top priority is just memory drive and the desk. Gotta get a desk. So there's just a few, it's not too much to do with that, it's just moving a bunch of shit and making sure everything's okay and safe, especially that fat TV. That TV is the most important thing, dude. If that thing gets smashed or some shit, I'm upset. That'll be bad. That'll be very, very bad, because that is a key component. I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna make sure everything's all good before that happens. But let's see what Crazy Bitch is saying.
So he's already telling the party, there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do.
How voters who are Bernie's base, they see this as they're being failed by the quote-unquote establishment.
Quote-unquote, they are literally the establishment. There's no quotes about it.
Comparisons to the Tea Party. They say, oh, this is like the Tea Party back in 2010. No, it's not, because the Tea Party was advocating for lesser government. These people are wanting more government. They're literally wanting more government. They say that Bernie Sanders is too moderate even on certain things. They want everything.
He actually is. Oh my God. She's treating this like outrage when it's not. It's outrage when it's not. And she doesn't even get it. When they say it's like the Tea Party, they mean of how it's a grassroots movement and how it bolstered support for issues. That's what they mean. Don't mean about the specific technicalities of that shit. So, bitch, you're dumb. You're dumb. Okay?
Because he's always voted for Trump. For Trump's previous nominees. He's voted for previous Supreme Court nominees. He voted for Gorsuch. I think that was some speculation.
Doesn't see that actual information covered in the news that much.
Mm-hmm. Really? You're shocked about that?
Who?
You're surprised?
Who?
Let's go to the phones. 844-3444 Dana.
Oh
Michael,
boy, here we go.
From Florida. Michael, welcome to the show. Thanks for your patience.
Hey, it's Florida Man.
Good one. How are you today?
I'm doing well, sir. Happy Friday.
I need a gap filled in, and I think you're just the person to do it. I'm having a hard time struggling with why are the Russians intervening with either the RNC, DNC, who did they want, what did they want, what was their motivation?
That's assuming if they did.
I'm grasping this. Did they want Hillary in office? Did they want Trump in office? What did they want, or what did they not want?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that they've always...
Because they
I think that they've
didn't.
always tried
They
to-
didn't hack.
It's just the sort of the nature of
What
things. I mean, they just,
actual?
I mean,
What
it's all about
actual evidence is
expanding
there?
their influence and their power. They don't want anything that
The question is
goes
answered
towards,
because they haven't.
I think
So.
threatening their power base. But what's weird
Wow.
about this is, I mean, when
You can like really see my
still
fucking
go back
veins.
to-
Holy
I
shit.
appreciate the question, Michael. I still go back to, you know, when all of this first was announced in 2016, this had
Don't worry.
Gucci for giving this
Tomorrow I'm
information
gonna
to
make myself a
Russians, and
fat
why was
thing
it
of
that the
eggs.
DNC didn't allow at the FBI
Just like
request them to examine their
just
servers
fucking love
and
eggs, dude.
figure out exactly
Put
what
maple
happened,
syrup
when
in
it
there,
happened,
little
where it
dash of it,
originated, et cetera,
little
et cetera, et cetera.
pepper.
Why they blocked that for so long. I don't
Get
under-
like
I mean,
bread,
especially
butter it up, put a lot of cinnamon on there,
a couple of months
crunch it
later,
all
they
up,
came out with the narrative
spread it
that,
all
oh,
in
the
there.
hack cost the election.
That sounds
Oh, well, wait a minute,
dank.
how
I think
do
I'm
you
going to
even
do
know
that tomorrow.
And then now with Rosenstein saying, well,
Ooh, with 2 little
as it
waffle
relates
patties
to
with a
this
little syrup
hacking,
on top
it
of that,
didn't
just
actually
right on
affect the election
top.
at all.
I think that is
So,
a
in terms of Russia
scrumptious
doing this, I
meal.
think Russia likes to create
Scrumptious.
chaos. I think they thrive
I think
in
I'm going
chaos.
to do
I mean,
that.
isn't
And I'll let you guys know
I
the
mean,
results of
that's
that.
how-
That sounds
that's how tyranny
amazing.
thrives. When you create chaos,
Sounds
and it's
amazing.
rubble and in the
Amazing.
ashes, there you
Because I have
stand, you're
all
the
the
option
ingredients.
left.
Ooh, and I also
That's,
have
you know,
greens too. I have
they like
onions
to
and celery
prevent
too, already diced
chaos
up,
and
ready to
create
go.
division because it weakens nations.
It's gonna be
So I
good.
think that
It's
there
gonna be
is that, and I
good.
think that they've always done this. And I think the United States does this. in
Curious,
other
do I do
not
a
so friendly
stream when
nations.
I'm like,
I mean,
it's
that's
like
kind of
noon,
how
and I
that's
do
not
cooking?
new, and it's not unusual. It's happened for a long time.
Should I? Should I know?
You know,
I don't
there are
know.
spies even in
Maybe.
foreign
No,
countries, and
that's
it's just,
that's
you
on
know,
my mood.
but,
That's on my mood. That's if I want to.
you know, it's
So
Russia.
maybe,
There's a
maybe
lot more
not.
to get into. In
I
addition,
feel like I need to
coming
do
up,
more collection of hats.
we
I need to get
have,
another hat.
today's
Cooking
Super
stream.
Kel-Tec, one of my
Yeah,
favorite
why not?
manufacturers. You have to check out
I need to get
everything
more
that Kel-Tec
hats. Like I need, you know, there's
makes.
other
The
hats
tactical
I've
stuff,
been
that
looking
one's
at and
pretty
want to
cool.
try out.
The KSG-25
I need more
is
hats.
the newest one of
It's not
their,
that this one's not doing me, but I'm looking
tactical
at myself and I'm like,
KSG-25
I need more
multiple
hats.
size, 2 3/4
I
shells,
want
so you
just
have
like every
24
stream
plus
have a
1,
different hat.
or you have 40 plus 1 rounds
Like
of
I could,
half-inch shells,
actually,
so
that
that's
actually
3
does
times
sound
the
too bad.
capacity of ordinary
Yeah, I've done it
shotguns. You're not
before.
just loading a few shells at a time.
I mean,
You
I've
have
made
multiple boxes in
sandwiches
there.
on stream.
And
I
it's
guess
the
it's not
longest
cooking,
Kel-Tec
but that's
barrel
making food
and
for
hat
yourself.
dual
I
fuel
mean, it's
mag
under
yet.
that
It's
concept.
only 30
So
inches overall,
similar thing.
so it's
So
actually
it's the mango.
shorter than most 12
I don't know
gauge
which
shotguns. You
one
can
streams
throw
I've
your
done them
round,
on, but
and
it's,
it
I
has
did
that
like
activated
literal
Kel-Tec
slices of
downward
mango
shell ejection. So
with
all the
chipotle
shells are
mango
emptied
ham.
out of your line of
So
sight,
good.
and it's truly
Sweet
ambidextrous
dill
as well.
pickle,
Check
honey
out
mustard,
everything that Kel-Tec
a little
makes
bit of
by
onion,
going online to keltecweapons.com.
and
That's
a
KELTEC
nice little thing of lettuce.
weapons.com.
I did kale myself. I liked kale,
Nothing
so
can
I
put a
put
dent
kale
in
on
your
there.
summer plans like your car breaking down
It's good.
unexpectedly. You're hit
And
with a
I had the
huge
luxury to
repair
have
bill,
chipotle
and the money
flavor
you
mango
saved for your
ham.
vacation
So
now has to pay to fix your
it's pretty
car.
good.
Well, when you have extended vehicle
I'm gonna have to
protection
do
from
that again at
CarShield,
some
and your
point.
car breaks
Unfortunately,
down after
the
the
mango
manufacturer's
that
warranty
is half cut
expires,
into
you
that
don't
I
have
was
to worry
eating
about
off the
these
inside
surprises.
is now
CarShield
rotten.
makes
So
the
I'm just like,
process of
damn.
fixing
Now I
your
have to
car
grab
for
another one
recovered repair
because
easy.
I'm gonna have to
You
do
can
this
have your
again because
favorite
we just
mechanic
have an
or the dealership do the
overabundance
work.
of this
Plus,
type of
they
meat over
provide
my belly.
24/7 roadside assistance
It is that
and
rotisserie
a
ham.
rental
It's
car while
ridiculous. It's
yours
like,
is
how
being
many
fixed.
do I
Plus,
have?
if your car has
Plenty more.
5,150,000 miles, save yourself
So,
thousands in future car
gonna
repairs.
buy it. I'm
And
gonna
don't worry
get it.
about missing
Gonna
out this
get it.
summer. Get covered by the ultimate and extended vehicle protection. Like
Oh my god, she's just chilling. What a shill. Fake news, she's a shill. At least Kyle's pretty subtle about it, but we don't want to go into that conspiracy. That's a deep conspiracy. Goes very deep, my friend. Lest you want to hear the tale, but shall not go no further. Unless you have coin. I can't do that yet. I need like 1,000 subscribers and have like a little decent base, and then I can get super chats, and then I can actually say that and actually mean it. Be like, lest you have coin, I shall know no further. How much shall I price it? $10 collected overall from the community, and I shall go further. And then like I'll add up the next couple super chats that are like specifically about the thing. Then do it or something like that. Just that'd be good. That'd be a nice little way. That'd be a nice little way to earn a little this little side amount of cash. So hey, in time. But You know, I do get excited about, you know, the future, how this is going. It's just, you know, I gotta go. You know, now I'm discovering these road bumps, and it's good. It's actually good that I am, because it's like, alright, it's good that I'm discovering it now before it hasn't even started, so I can at least work it out. And then once I get started, and or once I get things worked out, then I at least will feel a lot more confident getting started. So, it's good I'm learning about these problems right now. So, at least we're doing that. At least we're learning. Who should have?
Contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard. That's the Guard. I have a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I want to be...
Ads. Just more ads, man. What the hell? Just damn. Let's just see what else may be on here, actually. Let's go on, like, the AM. Let's go AM status.
An absolutely unique figure, an American.
Whoa. Whoa. Goal! Sweet. Timbers, bro. Go Timbers, by the way. Have you ever... Dude, you have not been to a, like a sports experience unless you've been to the Timbers, like, arena, dude. It is intense. Like, I'm not even a big sports guy, but when it comes to, like, baseball as, like, a fun thing to do, I like that. Golf, I like that, too. Fuck you if you hate golf. It's okay, I don't give a fuck. But, and, football. Like, I actually do kind of like football, so... And I don't mean American football. I actually mean football like what soccer is. It's not soccer, it's football. So, enough of that heresy. Maybe let's find out what else there may be.
And you can hear it repeatedly without feeling anything. But when we introduce a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural or inborn response from you. Save the food. Because 40% of all food in the US never gets eaten. Save the food. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit savethefood.com. Brought to you by...
Okay, I can dig that advertisement, talking about food waste. How that's a big problem, because I agree that is a major problem. And if we actually can accommodate and combat... What channel is this again? What, you mean... You can go just like a little bit below the video, and you'll see what the channel name is. Are you talking about like the radio? What? Are you fucking with me? I mean station. Oh, I'm on AM radio now. I'm like I'm on a different form of radio. I don't even know what that was. 656. I can go back and go. Oops. Here, let me go back to 101 on FM radio. Back to proper radio.
The Republic is under siege by a moron. Did you tell him to say that? No. Was it part of a deep state conspiracy to criticize the president? No.
What? Did you hear that? Was it a deep state conspiracy to criticize the president? What? Like, what? So, am I a deep state conspirator if I criticize Trump? What? What? Like, huh? What? I literally, the deep cock. I have no words. I just don't, I literally have no words for that, honestly, dude. What? Oh, man. I can't comprehend on how to even combat such stupidity. I, 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 Who's J-Dark? He's our Lord. Lord J-Dark. He's a pretty cool dude. I actually kind of want to go on his podcast sometime. Now that I know I at least got some shit set up, I can, like, get Skype set up again and, you know, at least visit other shows and be like, hey, I do just streams on my phone and shit. You know, it's kind of, but, you know, I'm trying to get a show going myself, but hey, you know, I'll at least be visiting and shit, seeing how everyone else is doing and stuff, so, hello. Hello, hello. You know? At least kind of, not like advertise myself, but I'll like greet myself for like, hey, I'm starting this shit, but you know, I'm coming into the community. I want to, you know, come in and join, see what, you know, how's it going? What's up? You know, so I feel like I'm getting there already, though. Just even communicating with some of the audience that we have shared interests in. So I mean, I'm already kind of doing that already, just with you guys. So I don't know if you, Dakota, watch Deep Fat Fried or Pessimist Productions overall, or like DP or anything like that, but a lot of us over here do as well. Like if you see Venom 9390, I think that's his like numbers or whatever, he watches same shit we do. Carbo, of course, here he watches the same stuff. Yeah, I've seen him. All right, well there you go. So you know, we're all having same interests. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty dope. There's, you know, I definitely want to try to like open up to debates though. I watch a lot of HDHG podcasts though. Yeah, you know, I need to kind of start watching. Like I used to watch H3H3 a lot, but I never really watched their podcast. So I need to check out their podcasts. I've only seen like a couple, but I'll check it out. It looks like they kind of have a similar style to what Joe Rogan does, which I feel like they're trying to mimic them a little bit in that sense. But hey, you know, I liked how they, you know, kind of like how they got their setup. It's pretty nice. So, you know, so HDA podcast just cater to the dank memes, Kekistan crowd a little bit. Like I kind of noticed that. So when I watch, I just, you know, I don't take what I kind of take a lot of things with a grain of salt. I'm just like, I don't know. Sounds like, you know, it's not like they lost touch of what they were doing, but it's just like, you know, I feel like just, so, you know, I kind of lost a little interest. But I mean, hey, I still got respect for what they do, though. I mean, they're doing what, you know, what they want to do, and you know, that's great. You know, let them do it. Have fun. Go right ahead. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, hey, I mean, it would be cool to have one of them, you know, come over and be a guest on like Skype or some shit on my show. Just, you know, like, hey, you want to come on for a segment? Why not? So, there's shit I want to do. There's like people I want to see if I can invite and stuff. You saw those people who got Kekistan tattoos, right? No, but if I did, I think I will die of laughter. I think I'll die live on stream of laughter. Oh boy, I got something to look forward to. Oh boy. It's one thing to like buy the flag. That's one thing. But to tattoo it on your body. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I can't even imagine, because there's just so many different ways I can see it going. Oh my god. Oh. Why? Why are people so dumb, dude? Why are people so dumb? Oh my god. People are dumb. People are dumb. I'm not dumb enough to fucking like falter anything, so at least I got that going for me, so. Get a pinch of that. A pinch of that. Put that back over there. Where'd my grinder go? Hold up. Oh, shizzles. Shizzle for bizzles. Creakity creak. Oh. It was hiding. It was hiding. Well, we'll see what time it is. Ooh. Even though this is a little bit of a early stream, I think we might be coming upon an outro. One of those situations, maybe. Maybe so. Because I wonder what Jordan Peterson classes are like. I mean, you can find his lectures online. In fact, in my next Jordan Peterson ignorism, I think I am going to go into some of his actual lectures and try to go into it. I mean, go into like a student, like I've never seen it before. New professor, just came into college. Let's learn. That's how I'm going to go in there viewing, and with just my own personal views, we'll just see how it goes. I'm not even going to take what I know about him and his bias against him, but I'll at least try to go in there and see what I can comprehend out of it. I'm sure there's probably going to be a few things we might have an understanding on. I wouldn't say agree. I would not say agree, but maybe have like an understanding on the idea and the premise, but maybe not the details of how we go about the premises and stuff like that, or how we understand the premise of. And there's a lot of things we definitely will be disagreeing on. So there's like very rare things I think I've actually agreed upon. I think there's like a few things I did kind of agree with on the original one, but I honestly don't think there's a lot. I think I tried. I kind of tried hard not to find things I agreed with overtly, like freedom of speech or something like that. But I mean, because it's not really something that is new. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a new philosophical idea. That's just something that's always been a thing. So you're not preaching anything new when you say that. So man, this weed is like so sticky. Is Kate Brown good? Considering how she got net neutrality passed in Oregon, I would have to say at least yes for that. I'll have to go, I think I might have to do ignorisms on politicians at some point. Or, like, do my own little politician type segment where we delve into a politician. And, because now, that's a new show idea. I think we just spawned an idea here. Sweet. Anyway, but, back to that. I'll say she's alright. I'll say she's pretty good. Just a quick, like, rating out of, like, A to F, I would probably say C+. I mean, because she has money taken, she's taking money by Comcast, so it's a little eh. It's a little eh. And I mean, I think there's things she could be doing a lot better on. So, what are your thoughts on the Orlando shooting? I was with the at Pulse with that Muslim dude who was presumably gay or some shit, but I think they came out that he randomly targeted it or something like that, or I think because he couldn't go to the original one he was trying to go to or something like that. So he just honestly was just a terrorist, honestly, considering his trying to get his motive across. So I mean, he's still a terrorist in my eyes. It's just that I mean, I'll have to go back into it a little bit. I'm here. I was wondering where you went, boy. But that should near in a little bit of an outro, because I gotta get some sleep. Because I am still working, unfortunately. So, with that aside, there's still plenty of things to that, we're gonna, that you can delve into and check out. I get into this radio. I try to delve into Diane's show of right-wing absurdity. Some of it I actually had a little bit of agreement on, but Gotta work tomorrow? Yeah, I work until Sunday. And it is brutal. It's like insane. So it's mostly just the hours, honestly. Like these 1:30 to 10 shifts, it's just starting to fucking kind of take its toll on me. Like it's just because we're short-handed. So supposedly we got a new person, and there's going to be someone from another store that closed nearby who's going to be transferring over here, who already has 6 years experience. So yeah, it's just like, man, you know, it's just only, you know, eventually I'll probably get back to more casual shifts again, which would be fucking great. But in the meantime, it's just been fucking brutal. But hey, it's giving me fucking money so I can actually invest in shit, because I can't do a food for Patreon yet. There's nothing really to do that with. Like, I don't have much of a basis to go with. Your store's in Milwaukee, I guess? You spelled Milwaukee wrong, but yes. Milwaukee with a K-I-E. Milwaukee. Kiai. Kiai. Milwaukee. It's not that way. It's just Milwaukee. It's just like Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Oregon. It's just the same thing. Don't add that awful way of pronouncing it like I did. Milwaukee. Ah, whoa. Things felt like really end of stream soon. Maybe not yet. Maybe we got one more point we want to make.
And that he was a part of it. So he admitted to being involved in passing this ridiculous campaign information to. He facilitated that so that they could surveil private citizens. Craziness. All right, so I want to read this. I want to go. There's a nutty story out here. Remember how we talked about this film that Scarlett Johansson was going to be in? It was literally called Rub and Tug. I'm just saying. It was that's what it was called. Variety reports that Scarlett Johansson was going to play Dante Tex Gill, a movie about a woman who identified as a man and ran these prostitution.
It's 2:36 a.m. Do you have a hot box?
Scarlett Johansson was going to,
you know,
play
not in a while.
that individual.
I don't really have an opportunity to do so. I used to do it in my room, but I don't have a vehicle yet to do it in. But eventually, I think I'll do streams in my vehicle where we go find a really cool naturist area, do a stream, hotbox it, do it foggy as fuck, in the middle of like a forested area, and go on a walk, take a few joints. Yeah, dude. 21, there's going to also be a little bit of a different ignore. There's going to be a little bit more of a like, let's just fucking go do it, bruh, you know? Because now I feel like that would be more liberating or some shit. I don't know, that's probably going to be very short-lived. Watch that be short-lived. I mean, it's the anticipation, and then you get that short-lived, yeah, I'm 21, and then it's like, But honestly, I think just the gratification knowing that I'll be able to go to dispensaries is just good enough for me, so I think I'll be okay with that. So, I don't know. I feel, okay, now I felt like I was just bragging. I feel so bad. Because I just realized you're all not legalized states, which is unfortunate, but I have really strong optimism about marijuana. You know how I feel about that. You've seen my rants on that. So I don't think I have to go back on that, but you know how I feel about it. So and I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. Please don't roast me.
It's ridiculous.
At least I'll be able to buy beer. That's true. At least you'll be able to get your own liquors, meads, and stuff like that. So I'll do that too. I'll occasionally have a drink with y'all. Moving to Washington. You, my friend, will be able to be in a legal state. So, hey, if you're going to be near there, I'm going to be doing a lot of trips on the West Coast. So, hey, you and I might be able to be hit up sometime. Because I had an idea of doing like little more not like personal meetups, but like little pit stops along the routes. Like I'll probably stop by Intercity, go by a quick little hotel, or just camp out, just outside the town or some shit. Because I'll probably have a tent too. I already have one, so I can do that. And then, for the whole day, we just hang out in your town. You show me the local areas, show me the cool shit, show me the local cool stops. Hell yes. Well, hey, I'm going to get a vehicle. What the fuck else am I going to do with it? Let's go on some road trips. Why not? And when I get the Patreon started, and kind of open myself out, advertise more, go on other podcasts, be guests, you know, kind of do a quick little shout out to myself, you know, and get Patreon and kind of boosting up, because I'm gonna kind of do it the DFF route of doing their Patreon. I'm gonna kind of do it their way. Keep it very simple, like 1 or 2 tiers, probably just 1 right now. Just keep it simple, and do like private shows and shit like that, you know, and then just do like private streams like this, you know, just hang out with everybody. So it'll just be simple, you know, keep it simple. Once we start getting a decent boost and stuff like that, then we'll probably, you know, make it 1 extra tier for a little extras. But in the meantime, keep it simple. That's what I think. I like that. I like that route. I like it, the simplicity. I like simplicity. That's what I like. I like how there's like 3 likes now. I like that. Hey man, I mean, honestly, the closer, the more likely. I mean, no offense, Carl Rove, but hey, eventually, I mean, I'm gonna make big trips towards the East Coast. Check that out, because I want to go to New York, I want to go to Boston, I want to go to Atlanta, I want to go to all those places. I mean, there's places I want to check out in this country. I want to experience this country. It's just, I mean, I think, honestly, like, that would, I feel like it's good to open up your worldview to other places. Offense to what? That the more likely you're closer to where I live, the more likely you're gonna get a visit on a road trip. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, sir. So you're all the way out in South Carolina. So yeah, you're more unlikely to get a trip. I mean, it'll probably be like a one-time or a very rare thing, maybe like once every couple years or something like that. But hey, it works out. It's cool. Well, hey, I mean, I'm gonna make like specific little trip routes and shit to work out, you know, for the most economical way to do it. I mean, I got a pretty cool. I just gotta get my license next week because my dad has to renew his, so I'm just gonna go with him and do it then. So I already got the manual. I just gotta look into it. I got some spare time this week. I don't really got much to do besides just work on my room and just meet with the guys. So what better time to do it than take the test with my dad then? So, because me and my brother worked out a deal where once I get my license before I'm 21, he'll just pass down his old car to me because he already got a new truck now, which is fucking slick, honestly. It's like this, it's pretty cool. I mean, if you ever listen to 105.9 The Brew in the morning, you know what? I'm just gonna go on there a little bit. We might hear an advertisement of the show, and you'll be able to hear them. So I'll keep it low so I don't get copyrighted for all the music they play. But if I hear him, I'll boost it up so you can hear him, because he's actually pretty big on the radio over here. Today be. It's a good song though, but can't play it that loud. I need to be able to overtalk it so I don't get copyrighted. I'm gonna have to like work out how to play music that I know won't get me copyrighted. I think as far as I know, this band and this album doesn't get me copyrighted, so I'll probably play stuff that they have. I think there's another blues band that I can probably play out of. There's a few other artists I could probably think of that are pretty good that I can pull as well. And I don't know, if you like know like obscure like bands that no one fucking knows of, that sounds pretty cool. Like, I mean, don't be afraid to send it my way. Like, if you got like, you just chat it up, I'll write it down, because I mean, obscure music is honestly pretty cool. So I mean, I'll be making my own too. I mean, me and Tyler and I, we both are musicians. Harley is kind of on hiatus, but he plays bass as well. I mean, I play bass. I play a little bit of guitar as well. I mean, I do vocals too. And, you know, I can work with a lot of different various things. So, you know, you might see a little bit of music shared with me. So, I already have before, so it's not like I haven't done it. So, yeah. Man, Okay, I'm just gonna keep that extra low because I didn't expect this. I thought it was near the end of the song, but it's not. I'm actually gonna go grab some tea really quick though, so I'll be right back. So I want you guys to at least hear my brother now, so I'm gonna wait until then before I end it. I may or may not be a little high. I snagged myself a cat. I got myself a little bit more than just tea. I think I'm pleased with myself. I can't. Actually, I legitimately cannot really move my arms that much, so I'm gonna have to work this out with the cat. So just bear with me for a moment. With my high shenanigans. Okay, Bandit. Oh, you're adorable as fuck. I got you right in the belly. Alright, let's just work this with some belly rubs first. Move my arm out of the way here. There you go, buddy. A little fluffy one. Tea. Moved over there. It's actually a new type of tea. One of HCP's few good songs. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too loud, because I really don't want this copyright bullshit to hit me, because that'd just be fucking retarded if it was just over this. Oh, little buddy. Alright. Alright, grabbing that, moving that out of the way. Alright, scooting up. Lol. Yeah, lol away, my friend, because this is fine. Oh my god, boy. Hey, buddy. Hey, pretty boy. He's just the greatest little one. Look at him. Aw. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna sleep away. He's just gonna adapt to his comfort zone. He's just gonna make himself comfortable. Alright, buddy. California is nice. It's alright. I've been there once in Anaheim. Alright, I guess it's just music hour now, so I don't know if we're gonna be actually hearing anything, because it is late at night. I don't think to play ads this late. High shenanigans alert. Nothing actually really spilt into oblivion, and just kind of nothing. False alarm. Don't worry, nothing happened, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Nothing happened. Fake news agenda. That's what it is. This cat don't give a fuck. He's just gonna sleep away. Okay. Alright, buddy. Well, I don't know what to do with you, so first of all, I'm gonna move you down a little bit, okay? Alright. Hold on, buddy. There we go. Alright, nope. There you go. There you go, buddy. Yep, there you go. Yep. Nope, nope. Go back to kitty butt. Nope. There you go. I gotta give him in the moment. I gotta give him in the vibe. Oh, did I get him? Got him. Got him. Look at it. Look at this. I got him. Knocked him out. Works every time, dude. This cat don't give a fuck. Now, I just gotta be careful not to disturb him that much. I might have put a dilemma on myself. Now I have to reach all the... Hold on. Okay. We got, like, a tactical situation we gotta uphold here, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We got a situation. We got a cat that's knocked out. Let's figure this out, alright. We're gonna just move these right over here. This is working. No. Oh, no. You're not moving your head that far back, boy. Yep, you're okay. Go back, go back. Ooh, ooh, gotta get him back in. Gotta get him back in a good position. No, whoop, whoop. Where you going? Alright, that works. You're still flopped over. Okay. Oh, you're fine. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good so far. Gonna move this out of the way. Ugh. Okay. This is just gonna be moved over here for now, so it's safe. What are you doing? And where are you doing, boy? Hmm? See, now he's all disturbed. He's all ruffled up now. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. There we go. Ugh. Bushba. Okay. Oh. Almost got him. Almost got him. God dang it. He's so soft. He's a soft boy. Curses to the so soft boy. There we go. Perfect. Perfect little guy. Yeah. Good kitty. Good little kitty one. Jesus Christ. Look at him, dude. Hold up. Look at him. Good God. What a fat fuck. He's a fat fuck of a cat. Oh my God, he's just a fat bastard of a cat, dude. Oh my Lord. Oh, hi boy. Oh my Lord, okay. You're free to go. Go ahead. He's a goofball, dude. Ah. Whew. Man. Sometimes it's just like whoa. You gotta like bond with the kitty. Gotta be like, gotta communicate. I can get him. I get him. It's easy to get him in that like little blissful mode, but honestly, I've never, like, the only other cat that I could say is similar to this was my old cat Scooter, which I honestly don't think I've ever have shown on stream, but I think I have pictures I can show. So I think in when we do like a pre-recorded something, I think I'll probably pull him up at some point. But I mean, he was probably the only cat I could think of that's probably related, that would be similar in personality with this cat. But even then, there are differences. But I mean, he's a smart kitty. He is a smart boy. Smart little bandito. And he's thieving off another cat's food. Look at this little bandit little bastard. It's souping another kitty's food. Oh, what the fuck? Can we adjust? Well, fuck you then. See, that's not where he eats his food, but he's being a little bandit and taking his food. Little fuck. Nope. Where are you going? Oh, going to drink some water now. I'm thieving off water, even though that's actually a public drinking facility for the kitties. Like, I'm a dog person too. Like, I love huskies. Like, I would love to have a husky at some point, or maybe a German Shepherd too. But I love cats too. I just do. I grew up with them. I mean, they're not my, like, they're probably going to be like my go-to, but if there's a husky or German Shepherd available, I'm like, mine. Like, they're just amazing. They're adorable. Like, huskies are smart, energetic, and I think they'll be really good to have in my life, because then I can, like, adjust to it and adapt my life toward, you know, to, like, live off of, you know, it too, you know, like, work, you know, make sure its needs are taken care of as well. So, I mean, I think it'll be pretty good. I mean, I think, you know, someday I would like to have a husky. I don't know when. I think probably, I know one day I'll probably move up. Do you want a puppy get mask? No. No. I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't. Why do you ask? Why, do you think I do? Think I do, good sir? I'm curious. I'm gonna... It seems like something you would like. Well, I'm gonna at least say this, that statement is correct. I'm just gonna admit it is something I kind of like. So, it's more like a surprise. I probably don't yet, but yeah, I don't. But yeah. Ugh. The awkward silence has now appeared. I'm actually gonna go back to the Diana show though, see what else she might be saying. They're weird looking masks. I mean, some of them are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie that some of them really do, but there's been a few times where they actually look pretty cool. Well, I guess pretty cool is the term I'm using right now, but whatever, fuck you. But I mean, I think it's just more on like the quality of it, because some of them honestly are like, what the fuck you wearing? It looks like a bunch of jumbled mess, just morphed into like what is supposed to look like. What? It's just like sometimes they look kind of ridiculous, but I mean there are some that I would say are pretty cool in quality. I'm using cool for a different placing that in for something else, so fuck you. Fuck you. I gotta keep it minor approved, as YouTube likes to say, to keep me eligible for things. Even though that's not happening at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting my income another way. Fuck you, YouTube. I know you're not good for me. You're not my benefit. Only I am. Only you peoples are. Only we all are. We will seize the means of our content. What does puppy play? I just gonna have to say, just look it up. You'll probably find out pretty quick. I mean, it's kind of like a subculture of BDSM. I'll probably have to say that for sure. And it kind of has a relation towards like master and pet play as well. I mean, of course. So, but go ahead and look it up. Good for Sarah. You go ahead and look it up, because I'm not gonna do it right now. I can't. But after this, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Because look at me. Look at me. I look dazed. I look dazed and gone. My eyes are totally black. I look like a witch. I look like a witch. My witch confirmed. Pup. I'm a pup witch. I'm a pup witch. Sometimes with the lighting, it looks like my eyes are like totally black, so I could totally like get away with being like a witch and shit. Like, it actually looks kind of disturbing a little bit with the lighting, because it really like contrasts like my facial face. So facial face. What the? I guess my brain is not currently in this current state of mind. It left. It's gone. Nignar Husky. I should totally just name myself that now. I am now Nignar. Howdy do there, kids. My name is Nignar. Ow. I may or may not have burnt myself. Ow. The fuck is that cat doing? Whatever. It's on its own. Oh my lord. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going on a little bit long enough. So, estimate on the when Pentecost will launch. I'm probably thinking late August to really work out the edges and make sure I got everything needed, because I still need to save up a little extra because I'm also doing Iceland as well. So I need to. So I think after the next 2 weeks, I'm going to spend the next couple weeks just investing mostly on Iceland. So I'll just keep saving up more money and stuff like that. So, because I am going to take a trip there, and I'm also going to try to stream there as well. So you'll see that experience, but you'll see me imagine Shapiro as a pup. Oh, an idea just popped in my head. Ooh. Okay. You know him in his little Segway with little lights, like a little mall cop, little helmet and everything. Imagine a little pup mask on that too, just like just make it more absurd as fuck, dude. That'd just be absurd as fuck. Oh my god, that'd just make it worse. That'd just make it worse but better. Oh man, now I need like 2 different ones. Like when it's exceptionally worse, like coming up, we should just do it like that, because it's gonna be because we're gonna make him our bitch because of how absurd and bullshit it is. But for ones that are just like, yeah, we've heard this before, so we'll just, you know, fucking say our shit. You know, we'll just have the regular one. So, ooh, ideas popping up. Ben Shapiro as a mall cop would be awful. That's the greatest thing, honestly. You underestimate the power of the Ben Shapiro mall cop. You underestimate the powers of mall cop Officer Shapiro. You underestimate the powers, dude. You underestimate it, man. Oh, man. We created this idea, and now you're trying to go back on it, backpedal. I ain't having it. I'm going forward. I'm progressing. There's a reason why I'm a progressive mag dog, because I progress. I adapt and I go forward. Bitch. How dare you backpedal on me, boy. Shame on you, man. I thought we had... No, I mean, it's a good idea. Good. Good. You're falling back in line. Now wear that pup mask like you are. You'd be dick of mall cop. Indeed. That would be the greatest thing. Of course, I have a character going on, so you know I'm fucking. You know, I'm just fucking. It's okay to fuck on every now and then. Get emphasized on the fuck, too. Man. There's no, like, thing of actual percentage of... But it's like 31.1%. I mixed it in with what I normally have been mixing it in. Oh, it feels good to actually have like dispensary quality bud now. No mean to brag, but it's nice. Ben Shapiro will have his scat pup dungeon in the bathroom of the mall. In the basement too. Pure leaf pomegranate. I don't know if this flavor is available to you guys, but I just found this. It's good. I recommend. I'm like a faggot for Pure Leaf, dude. I'm totally gonna like chill Pure Leaf. I'm big Pure Leaf. Kyle's big seltzer. I am big Pure Leaf. Big Pure Leaf, healthy for the soul. All right. Once I cash this, it'll be over, my friend. Big T. Damn straight, we're Big T. That's right, Big T. Hot duty. Be like super Southern Texan with like the iced tea, like Big T, the big iced tea. Hot duty. My name is Big Ted Iced Tea. That's the mascot. I'm bought by Big Kratom. Nice. I'm definitely bought by Big Weed. That's just fact. I just openly admit that, but I think that's at least a good thing to be sold by, or at least be sold out by. So, that's a good thing. Of course, Bedbug is. They're cracking down on the Pitmonk, man. Now all he got to rely on is the cigarettes. You can't rely on the cigarettes, Can't rely on the cigarettes. You gotta rely on the big Kratums. And they fucking just, you know, they just crack down on them, man. So I got to go mafia style, then just do big cigarettes instead. Shame on me. He goes bad route, but he knows the wise way on good though. He at least understands the way. Unfortunately, YouTube cracked down, man. YouTube cracked down. Shame on YouTube. Shame. It's funny you're about to go to bed and I'm about to get up and start my day. I know, right? Crazy how time... Dude, I love delving into a concept of time. I think next time I might do a stream, which might be Sunday or something like that. I think that will be very interesting to talk about. It might not be like an ignorism, but I think it'll be interesting, like a little philosophical concept to talk about. So I think we'll just delve into that next time. Why not? Remind me if I forget. But I probably won't, because this is a very interesting thing I'd like to talk about. Alrighty, boys. Well, this is the end of that. But you know what? I'm going to just give you one minor little walkthrough while we're at it here. You want to see clean your room, bucko? Okay. Bye, bro. Not yet. Not yet. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Here's what I got going so far. Here's the mic and shit. Okay, sorry for the blurriness, but fuck it. It's just quick. Yeah, here's everything else set up so far. So, work in progress, but a desk is needed right here, of course. So, I'm working on that right now, but that's only in the meantime. So, anyway, gonna peace out of my room now, bitch. Finger of death. It's been a while. Fingers of death. Peace out, bitch.